Okay, we're back on this thing. Get rid of this here. I've taken a little bit of asphaltum, a touch of that tan, and a little bit of this yellow ochre here, mixed me up a color. And I'm going to paint those two things right there. Okay? Pieces of leather. Try to, anyway.
All we can see is the light.
Something down in there, but I can't see what it is. Just leave it at that. Guess what I forgot to paint? Underneath here. Now you can make this a lot darker because this part is shielded from everything else, so it probably pretty well retained its original color. So, but if you have a little white in there like I do here, it'll be all right. Okay, looking good. And we will put get some of this color here. Just kind of break it up in there. All right.
Could we see what
Okay, so now here what we want to do is, here's a fairly new lantern, still got its brass color to it. And here's one that's been used over and over and over again. So brass has a tendency to really get dirty and tarnished. So this is, we want to sort of hit this color and that color about right there. Just sort of right there. That's what we want, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is find the gold. I haven't been able to find this color again. I can't remember what the name of it was because the label disappeared, but it's really a rich gold color. I found this one here, but it's just not as deep. Not as deep as this one. So I'll use this until it ends and then we'll move on. So first I'm going to just paint everything this what do you call it here, like this. That primer I sprayed on here adds to the color that we're after almost. Let's see what we've got here once we're done. Keep forgetting it's over here. And that thing has a little clip in the top of it that you just barely see. That's just a wire right there holding the top on. This one here has a pretty pronounced clip that goes down into that holder on top of his hat. So that's what I carved on here. Darn, I think I'd remember where that paint is. Alright, we're drawing that out on it. Back and hit it again, especially here in the front. Because I would assume that they would keep this area fairly clean and polished so it would give them more reflection back when they're underneath the ground. This area back here, I doubt they really cared that much about it. We'll brighten it up just a little. And there's a little retaining wire right here. stand up because that will be rubbed by stuff. So it will have a raw look to it. I want those two things to really pop. Separate them out from the other. That's good. You want to stop right there. Remember what I told you before? I always seem to forget to paint the hands. Yep, I forgot to paint the hands. So, I'll do that real quick here.
Hope his head doesn't fall.
Hmm?
Hope his head doesn't fall.
Fortunately, everything's going to be dirty, so I'm not really that concerned if I don't get the colors just as right and even here. But I got to make the attempt. There, that looks a lot better. Now let's see what it looks like. Well, there, it's looking pretty good. So we got a bright, shiny lamp, don't we? We might have to tone that down later. We just have to wait and see. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this part. And in the next video, we'll continue on with the overalls and the shirt and the neckerchief and the boots and the shovel and the pick. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.